Hi guys, how are you? I hope you are doing good. Today's our discussion is how to upskill ourselves in the clinical data management field. I don't want to say any stories or I don't want to say any what others people are doing and what you need to do. I am saying how I improved myself when I started career in clinical data management. That is what I am going to share with you. These are very important. Yeah, I can't imagine myself when I started career in the clinical data management. That time I don't know anything. Of course, when we start career, we don't know anything. But some field, some needs to be we need to learn to sustain in that field. Maybe in clinical data management or in other domain or even in life, we need to learn few things to you know to save ourselves even in job even in life we need to learn the things. So one of my subscriber asked me how to upskill ourselves in clinical data management, what skills that very good actually the I can I really want to share my knowledge to my that person. That shows how much interest she has or he has. I want to share my experience so that maybe they will learn something, right? When I started career, I am very poor in, I mean, in confident or whatever it is. Even skills, I don't know what is skill that time. But later on, I understood what is the importance of brain. This one, mind. That time I used to use more heart. Maybe some people now also believe, okay, heart is powerful. Yes, heart is more important. But when it comes to the job, you need to use brain. Brain means not simply everyone has brain, but some skills. Suppose if you learn something, you need to grasp very quickly. You should not take more days. But how to do that? That is very complicated task. But if you give your mind 100%, if you want to learn the things, you can learn it. You can give your mind 100% to that task. But that is not easy task, and this is grasping the things is very good skill, and learning the things very quickly, this is very good skill you need to learn in the clinical data management. Suppose when comes to me, in starting I don't know, I don't believe the mind and all. I don't know what is the, is the brain. I just talk, I just forget whatever I'm doing. But in clinical data management, if you don't know how to do the task, maybe whatever queries, manuals, lab reconciliation task, nobody will help you. I mean, you can't sustain in this field. Late night, maybe if you go to office early, if no one is there to help, how you will do the task? It's very difficult, right? That is why learn how to individually. When someone is there, expert, maybe senior or whoever it is, observe them how they are sustaining in the company, how they are doing the task, on what basis they are doing the task without escalations. As a fresher, you need to observe who are experts in that field. Suppose I started career, my manager is the one has good knowledge. I never observed who has, I mean, who are TLs or whoever it is, working with me. I observed by that manager. He is very expert. I learned the skills from him, all the things, how to communicate, how to write, communicate, polite words in the emails, how to frame the email while writing, while conveying your issues to the client, and how to look into the issue, how to find the resolution. These and all I learned from my manager. He is very expert, and in working in clinical data management, you should not take burden for yourself. If you have any doubts, contact client and clarify even simple doubt. If you imagine, okay, this issue can be closed, or this is okay, no, you should not imagine like that. You need to communicate always with the client. This is one kind of skill, and you should not take burden yourself. Whatever you know in the protocol, just follow that. And if the protocol is deviating, then you need to contact SDM, steady manager, steady client, so that you don't get any escalations or any mistakes. And one more, another thing is, in your working in your company, in your team, observe who is expert in the field. Maybe expert, maybe your manager, maybe your team member. All are looking at them. Okay, this person is doing good, or maybe he is handling the study, he is communicating well, he is writing emails so well, and query texting, he is doing tasks without taking anyone help. Like that person, you need to identify in your company who is expert, and you need to move, you need to make friend with him, and you need to learn the skills from him. Because one person is getting success in the one domain, there is some special skills in them. To become a manager is not important, is not very easy task. They have something different that we do not have. That is why they become managers. And if you observe some in your company, even though after 40 years or 35 years, they are not managers, they are working for low positions, because they are not following the who are already successful. They are who are managers, who are more big positions. So you have to, as a fresher, you need to observe who are already expert in that field. You need to copy them, you need to just observe them, how they are writing emails, very important, how they are framing the words in the polite way, what kind of words they are using, or how they are communicating, how they are looking to solve the issues. If you have any doubts, you will ask someone else. But if manager has doubt, what they will do, they don't ask any team members. They go through, they open the documentation, open all the documents, they will defer the documents. That is how they will find the issue. This is very good skill. Always should not disturb the teach me. No, if you want something, there is a document for every task. You need to know what kind of documents you need to refer in your study, and just observe expert people. If you observe them 6 months or 1 year, I am sure you will become expert. Because that is how I learn. I don't know that time, I don't know full zero, but by observing them, each and everything, I grasp it. I have that kind of observing and learning the things what that I want actually to sustain that in that field. That is how I grown. And quick learning, this one kind of skill. Yeah, this is what guys very important. Just observe experts in that field and copy from them at least something, so that you learn so quickly and you will become expert. Maybe attitude, maybe personality, maybe way of talking, way of behaving, way of dressing, everything you can observe them and you can learn from him. This is the thing you need to learn. To learn skills, you need to upskill yourself. This is the one biggest method in the corporate to sustain in the clinical data management or in any other field. This is how. I hope this will help you. I think so. If you are liking this my inputs, please comment below, so that I can make other topics to make you expert in clinical data management. Thank you for listening my words. Bye.